Hello, soul family. Welcome to the channel. Whether this is your first time here or you're returning, know that you are deeply valued. This space is sacred, and so is your energy. If you've been feeling an unusual pull towards someone lately, if they've been on your mind more than usual, or if you've sensed an unexplainable shift in the air between you and them, trust that you are here for a reason. Nothing in this universe is ever random. You were meant to hear this message, and tonight I have something incredibly powerful to share with you. I'll be tapping into the energy of your person, diving deep into their heart space, uncovering what they are feeling but not saying, what's running through their mind, and what messages their soul is desperately trying to send your way. We are going beyond words tonight. This is about energy, vibration, connection, and remember this: take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Your intuition will guide you always. What I am here to do is confirm what you already know deep down. Now, let's get into it. There is an undeniable shift happening in your energy, divine feminine. Something about you feels different. Your aura is wrapped in mystery, and your silence is speaking louder than words. There's a stillness in you, but it isn't passive, it's powerful. It's vibrating through the universe in ways your divine masculine is picking up on, even if they can't fully understand why. It's almost as if your frequency has changed, like a radio station they used to tune into effortlessly, but now they can't seem to find the right dial. It's making them restless. They are trying to make sense of what they're feeling, and yet, no matter how much they analyze it, they can't quite put their finger on it. This isn't just about you being quiet. This is an energy shift, and they feel it deeply. The way you carry yourself, the way you interact, even the way you withhold your energy at times, it's all shifting the way they see you. And that's making them question everything. They are watching you, even if they are silent. They are observing, picking up on every little change, every small detail, because something in them is screaming that what's happening right now means something big. And for the first time, they don't know whether they should be intrigued or nervous. Maybe both. It's almost as if you're holding a secret they desperately want to uncover. They can't tell if this shift in you is a sign that they're losing you, or if it's an invitation to come closer. And that uncertainty is making them restless. They've never had to question you before. They always thought they knew where they stood with you. But now they're not so sure, and it's driving them wild. They might not be showing it, but they are questioning everything. They wonder if you're doing this intentionally, if you've figured something out, if you're testing them, if you're waiting for them to make the first move. And the craziest part? They're wondering if you even realize just how much you affect them. Do you have any idea how much space you take up in their mind? how every little thing you do, every unspoken word, sends them into a spiral of overthinking. They're analyzing everything, searching for clues, trying to understand why they feel this way. And here's where it gets even deeper. Your person has been wearing a mask, not because they want to deceive you, but because they've been protecting themselves. For so long, they've been keeping their true emotions hidden, buried beneath layers of logic and self-preservation. They've convinced themselves that staying guarded is safer, that if they don't fully reveal their heart, they won't have to face the intensity of what they feel for you. But that mask, it's starting to slip. On the surface, everything may seem fine. You might still be in contact. You might still share moments, and they might even appear unbothered. But beneath that exterior, a storm is raging. They are feeling things they are not ready to admit, even to themselves. They've spent so much time controlling their emotions, trying to keep them at bay, but your energy, it's undoing them. You're awakening something in them that they can no longer suppress. The truth is, their emotions for you run so deep that they scare them. It's almost as if they are standing at the edge of a vast ocean, and they know that if they step forward, they will be pulled in. That kind of depth, that kind of love, is overwhelming for them. But the more they try to resist it, the stronger the pull becomes. And then there's the pain. Divine Feminine, your absence has created a void they were not prepared for. Recently, you pulled back your energy. You changed the way you communicate. You slowed things down. At first, they acted unbothered, like it didn't faze them. But deep down, it shook them to their core. They are realizing now that they mishandled things with you. And the weight of that realization, it's unbearable. They didn't think it would affect them this much. They didn't think your absence would be this loud. But it is. It's deafening. They know they took you for granted. They thought you would always be there, always waiting, always available. But now you're just out of reach. And that's making them chase, even if it's only in their mind. They're guessing, overanalyzing, questioning every little thing, and it's driving them wild. They weren't ready for this. They knew the power of your presence, but they never calculated the power of your absence. And now they are scrambling, trying to figure out how to bridge the gap, trying to understand why they can't just shake you off like they've done with others in the past. Because with you, it's different. You are different. Even if they pretend otherwise, even if they act like they don't care, the truth is they miss you. They miss your voice, your laughter, your energy, your touch. You are irreplaceable, and they know it. Right now, they are caught in a storm of emotions. One moment, they feel guilty for how they handled things. The next, they are angry at themselves, at the situation, at the distance growing between you. They are on an emotional roller coaster, swinging between wanting to reach out and not knowing if they even have the right to anymore. But one thing is clear: they are being pulled back to you, even if they don't fully understand why. Even if they don't act on it immediately, the connection is too strong to ignore. Divine Feminine, your energy is magnetic. Your presence is powerful. And whether they admit it or not, they are coming closer. They are drawn to you in ways they can't explain, in ways that defy logic. This is a turning point. Something big is shifting, and the universe is aligning things in divine timing. The silence, the distance, the tension, it's all leading to something. Trust that what's meant for you will not pass you by. Stay in your power. Stay in your light. And trust that what's coming next is meant for you. Your presence and your absence are both shaping this journey in ways you may not even realize. Every moment, every shift in energy is guiding you toward something greater. The universe always has a plan, orchestrating events in divine timing, leading you toward your highest path. So stay tuned, because what's unfolding is far bigger than you can see right now. I just pulled the man holding a heart card, and the energy surrounding this is powerful. This card is filled with emotion, love, and unspoken truths. It speaks directly to the state of your connection, shining a light on the divine masculine's heart space. Right now, something is shifting between you two. It's subtle, yet undeniable. He feels it, and if you've been sensing a shift too, it's because this connection is going through a profound transformation. There's something stirring inside of him, an uneasiness, an intensity he can't quite put into words. He senses that your energy is expanding, that you are stepping into your power in a way that is both magnetic and unfamiliar to him. It's not that he doubts your loyalty, but he is highly attuned to any changes in your frequency. He notices how you're embracing yourself more, how you're becoming more radiant, more confident, more you. And while that should bring him peace, it's making him restless, because deep down, he knows that he can't take this connection for granted. He cares for you more than he lets on. His feelings run deeper than he's ever been willing to admit, even to himself. And now, as he watches you grow, as he feels your energy evolve, he's realizing just how much you mean to him. This realization is shaking him to his core. The thought of you opening up to the world, sharing your warmth, your kindness, your light with others, it's touching a nerve. Not because he doesn't trust you, but because he is afraid that he might lose the one thing that has ever truly mattered to him. His reaction to this may seem subtle on the surface, but beneath it all, he is experiencing a storm of emotions. There's a protectiveness in his energy now, a quiet longing that he's trying to suppress. He doesn't want to seem possessive, doesn't want to make you feel caged in, but his emotions are betraying him. He sees you as irreplaceable, and the idea of anyone else experiencing even a fraction of the love and warmth you've given him makes his heart ache in ways he never expected. If he could put it into words, he would tell you that life before you feels like a distant memory, a place he can never return to. You've changed him, awakened something inside of him that he never even knew was there. And now, he's left grappling with feelings he doesn't fully understand. He finds himself thinking about you constantly, wondering if you feel this too, wondering if you still see him the way he sees you. And then we drew the world card, and everything became even clearer. This connection is reaching a point of completion, of revelation. The divine masculine is experiencing an awakening unlike anything he's ever known. It's as if every layer of himself is being peeled back, exposing truths that he's spent years, maybe even lifetimes, trying to ignore. He has always lived in the physical, relying on logic, on things he can see and touch. But with you, everything is different. You have opened a door within him that he never even knew existed. You've introduced him to a realm beyond the tangible, where love isn't just a feeling, but a force, powerful, undeniable, inescapable. And it terrifies him, because now he can't unsee what he sees. He can't unknow what he knows. This isn't just another relationship. This isn't something he can walk away from and forget. This is something deeper, something sacred, something that defies explanation. And divine feminine, while he is going through his own transformation, so are you. You are stepping into your power in ways you never have before. You are no longer waiting, no longer seeking validation outside of yourself. You are realizing that you are the prize. You are the light. And in this realization, something incredible is happening. You are shifting the entire energy dynamic between you and your divine masculine. He feels it, even if he doesn't say it, even if he's not reaching out. He knows something is different. Your confidence, your self-love, your divine radiance, it's reaching him, and it's pulling him in, because for the first time, he sees you in your full power. He sees you not as someone who needs him, but as someone who chooses him. And that changes everything. This is mirroring at its highest level. Whatever you are embodying, he is feeling it. If you are stepping into your divine feminine energy, embracing your worth, standing in your truth, he is being forced to confront his own truth. And that's why he suddenly seems so affected by you. That's why his emotions are so raw. That's why he feels like he's on the edge of something he can't quite name. And then, as if the universe wanted to make this even clearer, we pulled the fourth chakra, the heart space. This is huge. The divine masculine's heart is cracking wide open, and he is feeling everything. For so long, he has lived in fear of love, not because he doesn't want it, but because he doesn't trust it. Somewhere along the way, he convinced himself that love equals pain, that vulnerability leads to heartbreak. He built walls. He learned how to detach. He learned how to play it safe. But you came in and shattered every one of those defenses. And now he is left standing in the rubble of everything he thought he knew about love. He wasn't prepared for you. He wasn't prepared for the way his soul would recognize yours. He wasn't prepared for the way you would make him feel. And now he is struggling to understand what this all means. But here's the thing, he knows you're different. He knows this love is rare. And the scariest part? You never asked for his trust. You never forced him to open up. You never tried to control him or make him love you a certain way. You just were. You just loved. And that is what's making him rethink everything. Because he has spent his life believing that love is transactional, that it always comes with conditions. But with you, there were no conditions. There was just love. And now, he's realizing that if he doesn't figure this out, if he doesn't open his heart, he could lose something he will never find again. And that thought is keeping him wide awake at night. He feels you slipping away. He feels your energy shifting. He feels you stepping into your power. No longer waiting. No longer chasing. No longer holding your life on pause for him. And it's that realization that is pulling him back in. Because your energy is now saying, I love you, but I don't need you to be whole. And that is the most magnetic thing in the universe. That is what is drawing him back. Not desperation, not pleading, not longing, but your unwavering knowing, your confidence, your radiance, your divine feminine energy. And whether he admits it or not, whether he reaches out today or tomorrow or next week, he knows exactly who you are. He knows exactly what he feels for you. And he knows that this is something he can never replace. So divine feminine, keep shining. Keep choosing yourself. Keep radiating that love. Because trust me, he feels it. And he is being drawn back to you in ways he can't even understand yet. This is your power. And this is why your energy is so magnetic right now. So whatever you've been doing to pour into yourself, keep doing it. Because everything is aligning in divine timing. The universe is at work. And your divine masculine, he is awakening to the truth that has always been there. You are the love he never knew he needed. This is a powerful moment. Embrace it. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected. This journey is unfolding beautifully, and I cannot wait to see where it leads. See you in the next reading. Until then, Keep shining.